One of my favorite modern epic metal bands is ATLANTEAN KODEX from Bavaria of Germany. These guys, they are a new level of epic heavy metal. And when I'm speaking about new level, I have to say that when we speak about epic metal, first of all, we have to know that epic metal is not exactly power metal. Yes, there are some epic metal bands that they are also power metal. Epic metal is not only classical heavy metal. Also, there are some epic metal bands that they play classical heavy metal with epic metal style. Epic metal, you can find also black metal bands that they play this style. Doom metal bands, Epic Doom, for example, Epic Black, that I said before. Sometimes you can find also some epic death metal bands, but in general, epic metal is a very special style of music that if you don't know it, you can understand it. For example, when we speak about epic metal, for me, I'm speaking about Manowar, I'm speaking about Bathory, yes, about Bathory, about the three classical, or four classical Bathory, epic Bathory metal albums of them, of him, of Gorthon. When I'm speaking about epic metal, I'm speaking about Manila Road, I'm speaking about Seventh Anchor, I'm speaking about Heavy Load from Sweden. They're coming back with a new album in this year, after 40 years. We speak about Broca's Helm, about this style of music, about Omen, about Virgin Steel, this style of music. This is the real epic metal, not only power metal and not only classical heavy metal. So, today we have a new wave, let's say, of epic metal bands that are coming from many parts of the world. You can find, for example, Smulder from Canada. You can find Visigoth, the ATLANTEAN champion from United States. You can find Battle Roar and Worthblade from Greece. If I'm now and forget someone, excuse me, okay? You can find so many great new bands with a very special style of epic metal, and especially when we speak about Germany, we have this great band ATLANTEAN KODEX. So, ATLANTEAN KODEX, they are something between heavy metal and with some doom metal influences. They say that also one of their influences is Candlemas, but it's a little bit mistakable to say that they are only epic doom like Candlemas. They have their Candlemas influences, but they are not exactly epic doom of this style. They are even more influenced by Manowar and Bathory, with some style of Candlemas together. And they have their special character. They started in 2005. The members there in the beginning was Manuel Trummer, the guitarist, and Florian Kreiser, if I prefer it well, his name, the bassist. After 2 years, they came the other guys. Five members, all the band. In 2019, they changed one of the guitarists. Today they have the female guitarist, Coralie Barrier, for their second guitarist. And in 2007, they made their first demo, the Pracotic Demos. The first EP of them came out in 2008, A Prophet in the Forest. Afterwards, 2009, the Prakotic vinyls, and they made some splits with other bands. 5 live albums until today. Yes, 5 albums. Every live album of them, live albums. Every live album of them is by the name Annihilation of the place that they played. For example, I have this live album, The Annihilation of Bavaria. It came out in 2017, but this is from one live show of 2015. Great live album. They played here all their second full-length album in this live. And especially they have 3 full-length albums that today I will try to make a ranking about their albums. There is a lot of worst album of them. Every album of them is great and I love it, but I will put here my even more favorite, and afterwards the other favorite albums of them. So the first 2 albums, they came from the Italian company Cruz de Sur Music Records, and some of them, their live albums, and the last live album, yes, and the last full-length album came from Van Records. So let's find out. In the third place, if I'm speaking about the 3 full-length albums, I will put their first debut album, The Golden Bow. It's a great also album with great songs like Pilgrim, like The White Goddess, like Disciples of the Iron Crown, The Atlantean KODEX, for example, A Prophet in the Forest. Here we have a so special style of them. You can listen here many styles of epic music with some doom elements from here and there. This is one of the greatest debuts that came out in 2010 when it came out. Also, the name of the album is by the title of a book of the Scottish anthropologist James George Fraser. That the whole concept of him is that the early religions of Europe came out from magic, something like that. This is the concept, and also this concept is also inside the lyrics of the 3 albums of them, of Atlantean KODEX. Now, in the second place, I will put their last third album of them of 2019, The Course of Empire. Also a great album. Here I prefer some songs like Line of Chaldea, Chariots, The Innermost Light, A Secret Byzantium. You know something? You have to listen the albums of Atlantean KODEX from the beginning to the end to have the whole experience. Okay, great album also of 2019. And in the first place for me, their second full length came out in 2013, The White Goddess. Great album. Here we have Sol Invictus, 12 Stars in the Nazur Crown, Enthroned in Clouds and Fire, White Goddess Unveiled. Great album. And I have the privilege that I'm coming from Greece, and in Greece this band is so famous inside the epic metalers. Unfortunately, in some other places they're not so famous. Maybe in Europe even more, but other places less. And it's a pity. Inside the metal community, it's a pity. This band is great, with a very special character of them. So I suggest to every metalhead that likes epic metal and likes also very good power metal, and also he likes classical heavy metal, to have a listen. And even if he likes primordial or bathory style of epic metal, he has and she has to find this band. So, from Israel, from Jerusalem, stay metal and stay heavy.